Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at Eldarslade, in the place that I'm gonna try and pronounce Annâk-khurfu? Khurfu? Is that Khurfu? I'm not quite sure, but either way, we are here, finally back. It's been a little while for me since the last recording, but it should have only been a couple days for you. Since then, what I've done is I've gone around and I've actually been doing a load of stuff on streams, all whilst I've had the experience disabled, so we haven't gained any experience. The only thing we've gained really is we've gained quite a few levels on our legendary item, which I need to make sure we can enable leveling on. A majority of that has gone to, well, we have the one on here, and we've also gone up to 80 on the max tier for the damage over time, which puts us to 65.5, which means we are only 3 scrolls away from maxing that out, which is quite nice. Another thing since last episode is I have bought the War of the Three Peaks, so in our inventory we have the Three Peaks ultimate supplies, which we're not going to worry about, but the ultimate fan bundle bonus items, which gets us a few things. So if we open this up, we'll get some cosmetic items, a aura, which I'm going to put on my legendary sword, so quite like that, and we also get a spare blank aura. We also get a sealed relics for the Three Peaks, and as I said, those. We also get 2 pets and 2 mounts. Is it boars? I can't quite remember. Mounts. They'll be down here. Boar of the Three Peaks and Eldarslade boar, which is nice as well. And also a title, apparently. Oh, we got the title Scholar of Minas Ithil. That's a thing as well. There's a lot been going on. There's a study here. I'm finally Scholar of Minas Ithil. I haven't maxed it. The easy thing for this is, right, you can go here, for 20 of these, you can make a thing, right? I'm just going to quickly go over this. It blew my mind, right? This is going to make, for 20 of those, I get 17 experience since there's a slight boost right now, but normally it would be 14. And then we can use this flame to just get back 20. There's no loss. It's amazing. And we get 420 experience for that, which is interesting. Which also, yeah, we've got double XP right now, which is fun. Either way, though, let's get into the actual episode. We have the festival gift, the silver, and also the gold. I think, yeah, we've still got a Yule gifts, potentially. So our silver gift is going to be 50 virtue experience and a major potion of morale. And our gold is going to be 50 virtue experience, a rune, plus gold winter gift hobby deer. So what rune do we get? Oh, a heritage rune. Okay, and then a... That's a mount, apparently. Didn't know that's a thing. That's very interesting. Either way, we at least get one of those, which is nice. And yeah, I've also been slowly leveling up this this bow here, but I'm actually going to probably disable the leveling for that, and probably for this, just so I can focus all of my stuff into my hunter's bow, which I'm actually going to use that heritage rune, which I've already lost, this one, and chuck it into that bow. I don't know if I want to use that one. I think I'll be wasting a lot of experience for that, so it's not quite worth it. We also have this, which is a quest that we can complete. We've got to go talk to Durin anyway to carry on with the quests and stuff. So yeah, this just is a quest that comes with this expansion. Interestingly, gives us motes of enchantment. Not very useful, but it might give us some experience, which will be interesting. And why do you still have a quest, a thing above your... Oh, these are the missions. That's the thing, right. So we'll talk to you, and talk to Gloween, and see if we can get a quest completion. It might give us experience, it might not. It does. 500k experience. That's nice, because again, double experience. Greet the more arriving dwarves on the lower levels of Annâk-khurfu. Let's do that then. It should be pretty easy. Again, we want to be really productive today and the next few episodes, because yeah, we've got the potential of getting a lot more out of this because of the double experience, which is pretty good. Now, I don't know where these dwarves are going to be. They're probably, yeah, lower levels, I was going to say. Makes sense, they're near the entrance. So Bosi, Bori, and Broin are here. Some familiar dwarves have arrived.
I am not surprised to see you here, but it warms my heart
Bori,
all the same.
And then talk to Broin.
My father has had a difficult time since the Iron Garrison.
And then we got to go back to Durin. Okay, pretty easy. We're gathering a load of orcs. Not orcs. We're gathering a lot of dwarves together to go against the orcs. So it's really nice to see some old faces come back. Especially because, once again, we on the legendary server are currently in Moria. So it's really nice and fitting that this is happening the way it is. so many people, but I guess this is kind of a hotspot now because people are doing these missions, and I think they're like repeatable things that can get you marks and these wall marks, and there's even a Yule Festival thing for completing missions as well, which is quite interesting. So once the lag subsides, and hopefully we can talk to Durin. Come on, it's already in use. I'm already talking to it. There we are.
I ask you a question.
Okay. Do they seem in good spirits despite the failure of the Iron Garrison to hold Moria? Do they still possess the courage I saw in their face when they departed the Iron Hills on their expedition? Perhaps you can appraise them and learn if they possess the stomach for this endeavour. Okay, so we are putting this skill to use. So he is now on the upper floor, so that's good. So praise him. 75 diplomacy, 85 stagecraft, 60 hardness, 20 resolve. That's a little bit low on the resolve front. That might be a bit of a problem. And for you, Bori, resolve 90, so you probably make up for him at least. Hardiness 75, memory 90, axe wielding 75. So you're good. You're pretty up there. Bosi, I am a little bit worried about. Oh, we need to find Broin somewhere outside, just north. Oh, so he's actually outside. Okay. Let's actually look at what we're going to get from this. Okay, so we're not really getting... We're actually losing agility for that, but we're getting quite a nice vitality increase as well. I'm quite excited for level 130, because it just means I can focus on a few more things, like even off stream and stuff, or on stream, sorry, because I am planning on streaming more this year because it is obviously a new year. I don't know what day this is coming out, but it's a new year. That's already. So yeah, I'm hoping to be streaming more. Whether or not I'd be on this character, I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. But once I'm 130, I don't have to worry about having the experience tome on, so I can keep my extra stuff, and then I can do epic battles, gather more gear, and then, we can constantly be progressing, even if we're not recording. So praise.
I do not know what to do.
Mazog's Executioner. So 95 axe wielding, 85 survival, 65 hardness, which is a little lower. I think both of the other two had 90-ish. And resolve is 15. So yeah, I do not think I'm ready for another war. The Iron Garrison was at war with the depths of Moria, or in the depths of Moria, and it was a war we lost. Yeah, I mean, do I just agree? It's weird that they didn't have the little button that they normally get. But yeah, that is a very good point for him. It's just like, time-wise, yeah, it's been a very long time for us, like physically. But in this world, it's not really been that long since all this has happened. Like, it's very quick to go from one war to another. Even if it's like, possibly more like important to the dwarves in a sense. Like Moria is obviously important to the dwarves, but like Gundabad is surely more important, like higher up there. So, but they're still both important to them. I don't think you can expect him to. I'm only worried that we're not going to tell anybody and something's going to come of that. That's my only concern.
So, the leaders of the Iron Garrison are prepared to fight again.
Yes. You tell Durin that Bosi's son Bori is particularly eager to see victory in Gundabad. I'm pleased to hear it, for I am too ready to reclaim the mountain home. Indeed, all Longbeards will rejoice to see it done. These new arrivals know a thing or two about war. This is what I know. It will spell trouble for the orcs.
I dispatched Thaufi the Scout to be my eyes and ears in Eldarslade.
It's nice. 1 million experience in one quest. Look at that. That's impressive. Talk to Thaufi. Besides the river just northwest of Annâk-khurfu. So we're going to get a new bracelet, which is interesting. That's a lot of agility increase and a decent amount of vitality from Swift Promise. It'll be interesting to see how epic battle stuff contends. Is it going to be better than this stuff, or is it going to be worse? I'm not quite sure. From the looks of it, not only if we get the epic battle stuff will we also get fate, but we're also getting more vitality than something 9 levels above it. So it'll be interesting to see how those come out. So obviously once we're 130, I'm going to be trying to do epic battles a bit more often than I am now, and like just stay progressing. Because right now with epic battles, I have to have the experience thing on, so I also lose like a decent chunk of even though it's leveled down to 100, I'm losing a decent chunk of pure vitality and agility. So it'll be nice to see. I realize this episode has just been me going, I can't wait for 130, but I am quite eager. And if we are quick enough, and this stays around long enough for our episodes, we are currently getting 1 million experience per episode, or per mission or quest. We're getting about 2 million bonus XP per day. So 2 quests, or even 2.5 quests. Like, we're 8 quests away from leveling up, basically, assuming double experience, which is really interesting for us. Because then we get this massive bump up once we get to 130. We get what we've got: an earring, 1 earring, a ring, a pocket item. Is this? I've got 2 chest pieces. I'm not quite sure which one's better at the moment. A bracelet. I think braces. So I've got 2 of those. Oh, we'll have to see these as well. So it looks like we got some doubles, like a cloak. Yeah, we actually don't have that much. I thought we had more. I've also run straight past where it was. I'm guessing we do have a lot. It's just that we've got a couple duplicates. So we've got 2 chest pieces and 1 cloak, I think, but 2 braces. So we do have to watch out and see which one's going to be better for us, but keeping both of them is the best thing for us at the minute, just because then we can obviously compare the 2 at the end. So Thalthi,
I heard you would fight alongside us to reclaim Gundabad.
I'm pleased to learn that it's not just a rumor. You see, I wanted to thank you. I believe you saved my life. When a great mass of goblins erupted from the place beneath Moria, the great last flood of evil that spelled defeat for the Iron Garrison, I was separated from my comrades. I was lost and alone in the dark, cut off from my friends, and it seemed my end was truly at hand. But wait, I saw a map. You helped me to prepare for the winding way, and by making use of it, I was able to find my way back to my retreating allies. So once again, I thank you, Prince Durin, who has need of our mapping skills in the war effort. Eldarslade. Take this parchment and scout the ruins and camps nearby. 2 old dwarf ruins, one of the northwest and one to the southwest. When you arrive, I ask you to draw them on the map. I think you must also be a walled den further northwest, so map that too. This way, during confession, a plan of attack. Good fortune to you, and you have... when you've finished it, I'll meet you further ahead. Okay. I wonder if we can do / appraise. No, we can't. Okay. I was wondering if we could just do it to, outside of a quest environment, where it's just, a regular person. Now, he's going to meet us up there, apparently. So that's good. We get another stable master. We might even try and grab that stable master while we're there today as well. So 2 extra stable masters. We can just be a little bit closer. I'm also interested to see what reputation we're going to need in order to get... I haven't seen yellow enemies for a while. I'm interested to see... the reputation requirement for... Can I just... Can I just do this? Okay, cool. I thought it was going to bring up a thing. Yeah, what requirements for reputation, and I assume it's those mark things that we saw. What we're going to need in order to get the guide skill. Also, we can now start doing this, which is really nice, because I spent quite a lot of time on streams, as I said, leveling up our Scholar, which has been an interesting time. I even got a few Ithilien shards and Dwarogleam, that's it, shards. So I'm hoping that, I haven't got enough for 10. I think I've got 5 at the minute. But I'm hoping that we can, eventually get 10 so we can start getting Ember-worthy things as well, Ember-worthy crafts. So we can trade those in for Embers of Enchantment, which means we can also occasionally get ourselves some more gear. So like a new offhand sword and potentially even a bow while we wait for leveling up our current one. So should be a good time. There's a lot of improvements to come. But most of them are going to require those Embers of Enchantment, sadly. Which is why I find it interesting that quest gave us Motes of Enchantment. I guess because anyone can technically do it. We had it as a... is this not the area it wants us to go to? Why has it got a thing around it then? Yeah, on the Legendary server, as you may have seen, we also have been shown that we can do that quest. It's just I don't think this location is available yet on the Legendary server, so it's actually impossible for us to technically do. Maybe they've opened it up. I'm not sure. I haven't checked, but maybe they have opened it up so that you can do missions on the Legendary server, but I feel like that would be kind of weird, so I'm not 100% sure what their case is. So it looks like that's where we're going to need to go, which also means we might get a few more of the artifact chests because, unlike, you know, nodes for, you know, woodworker or forester and prospector, they generally tend to be found in not just dwarven, but ruin areas a lot of the time. Like here. What's this quest? Defeat enemies within this area. So it wants us to defeat 12 enemies. I think we'll hold off, honestly. I think I'm just going to focus on trying to do this one quest today. And then get to this area up here. So then we've got that extra stable master. Or extra 2, hopefully. I don't really want to divert ourselves too much, especially because after this quest we'll only have about 500k experience left in our bonus experience. And then if we complete a quest, it's not going to, you know, we're going to be technically wasting experience. I know that's not how that works, but yeah, we just have to be careful that we're not doing quests when it's not necessarily best to do them. I'd rather spend our time running up here and hopefully not getting attacked by these like drakes. They seem to fly around a lot. I've had a few because I've travelled to here to go up to Eric Mithrin before, but I've had a few that have like gone through rocks, which is a little bit weird, a little bit worrying because I'm not quite sure if they're going to aggro me inside a rock and then I can never kill them, which is a bit awkward. But I found one of the better places for getting some earlier scholar items is up by this area, so it was quicker to come over this way really. That's where I got most of my Dwarven shards. Which also brings the point, I've cleaned my inventory out a bit as well, you may have noticed. I basically forced myself to go, do I need this? Yes or no. And if I needed it, I'll keep it. If I don't really need it, or I can send it to someone else, I'll do that. One thing as well, another thing I've just realised in my inventory. One thing I might do when we get to 130 is go back to Mordor, because I found one of the rare Mordor chests, and it gives you a weapon, potentially. I'm not sure if it gives you any armor, but it gave me a weapon which scaled to my level. So I'm currently 129, it gave me a 129 weapon. Now this isn't great, it gives us vitality and might, but it does a lot more damage than our current Sword of the Abyss. Now, if we don't have enough Embers of Enchantment for a bit, we might just go and do that to hopefully gather something with agility.
Oh, this map is quite well done. In both artistry
I haven't seen Angmarin in a while, so defeat Angmarin in Eldarslade and use the map ready parchment at Cavad Sar on the map. So I'm guessing that's also where those enemies are. Let's quickly go get this Stable Master. Oh, and it's right next to where we actually want to be going to as well. That's perfect. So we'll do that. That looks weird. I have updated my skins because I realized there was a new skin version since the one I've installed. So there's a few things that look a bit different. Like this now has backgrounds, and again, it reminds me I have 6 points available. But yeah, hopefully I can maybe spot some of the newer things that have changed. Look kind of cool. Let's see how these Angmarin are. It definitely reminds me of Angmar. I think it's these spikes that do it. So, Iron Crown Warriors, 219,000 morale. We are going to try and pick them off one by one. So I'll go to that left one. I want to see what this quest is. And Muta is silent. I don't know if that's supposed to be a pun. I'm saying he's mute. Not sure. Yeah, we'll go to these ones. Just try and pick them off individually. I'm not quite confident with my attacking 130 enemies. Like multiple on one. He also has a quest ring apparently above him, but I don't know if that's me. Okay, it's not like a... Sometimes you can go and like pick up... I'm just gonna wait for this crow to go by. Sometimes you can pick up items off them or something and it gives you the thing. Or maybe we got a remote quest. No, we just got deed bestowed. Okay. So we have to kill 80. It's an 81, 160. That's... I think a little bit lower than some of the other regions, actually, which surprises me. Okay, so now I've got a quest. I'm going to accept it, but we're not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to purge poison as well quickly. We'll also grab this guy. Yeah, so we have a deed there, and then we also have defeat Servants of the Iron Crown. Annoyingly, that first one didn't count. I'm going to pick it up just in case we have to come back here for any reason. With a Stable Master so close, it seems that might be the case at some point. And also, this is goes into an interior location, so that also makes me think that at some point we may come back here for something. If not, then maybe, you know, if we need to get a little bit more experience on one day, if, you know, we're really, really close to leveling or something, or we haven't quite done enough to get you know, the bonus XP used up, and we only, by the end of this, will potentially need like, yeah, 7, 8 kills, then maybe it's something we can come back to really quickly and do, just to get a bit more experience for ourselves. Because these guys aren't that bad. I mean, I'm getting Fright, which is also taking a lot of my regen off, which is a bit annoying, but it's not that bad actually defeating them. And then the, oh yeah, we can use the map piece right there. Cool. Why is there a quest ring all the way over there? My map bugging out? Right, I'm gonna kill this sentinel and then we'll go for this warrior. I think that's the best way of going about that, because these priestess, I think they can spawn stuff, I'm pretty sure. We don't want that. And the sentinel is going down pretty easy. I just need to how did I not aggro you? I'm not going to question it. I'm honestly not going to question it. So we'll just wait for him to walk by. And then here we are. So 6 more, and then I'm not sure if we'll go down to, or get told to go back to him at that stable master. Probably will. If we are, our quickest way, yeah, our quickest way of doing that is we'll just grab this stable master. We'll take that off our tracker for the moment. I'm not sure if these are what we're going to need, the copper coins of Gundabad, or the, like, those mark things we saw from the mission quest. Oh, it's just like a little encampment sort of thing. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's an interior location as well. Not going to worry about that too much for the moment. It's a lot of money for not a lot of travel. Right, and back we are. I'm going to finish off this quest, and I think we're going to be done for the day, because that's going to be all pretty much of our experience done. Let's pick up this new bracelet.
May be larger than I thought.
Okay, cool.
I need you to scout the camps nearer to Gundabad now.
What's going to happen next episode is we have defeat Angmar, defeat Orc-kind. So there's 10 there, and we also currently have already done 5 out of 14 here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill 10. More than likely, we should be able to do it over here. That will complete 2 quests for us. So that's definitely 1 million experience, assuming this this stays on. Hopefully it does. Then Orc-kind, we can go defeat Orc-kind, and then we just need to scout the remaining settlements, which I'm guessing will have Orc-kind at them, so that's perfect for us. So 20 enemies, which is however much experience, like we're getting from 30k experience, you know, 35k experience from each kill, it seems to be with the current double experience, so that's pretty good. What's that, like 600k experience just from killing these guys? 2.6 million experience next episode, assuming that this recognition stays on. If it isn't, it's 1.3, but 1.3 is still quite a lot of experience to go off of. So we'll accept that quest, make sure that we can definitely kill there, and there's a bunch of ones that we can do over here, so perfect for us. And then yeah, we should be pretty much halfway. If we get 2.6 million experience, then we'll only need 4.3 million to go, so we'll be just over halfway, I think, or yeah, a little over halfway, because it's pretty much 10 million. So either way, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.